Hello and welcome, my lovely Pisces. Pisces, your card in tarot is the Moon card. Get ready because there is a full moon upon us. You should be feeling good in this energy. This is the card of trusting in your subconscious, believing, trusting in having faith. All right, Pisces, me being the Queen of Clovers, the Queen of Wands, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. I also seek to raise the light with unconditional love and gratitude, and that is why I thank you deeply for all your likes, your comments, your subscribes. I could use more comments, though, you guys. Like to see how things are going, but I have had many confirmations from you privately, and I do appreciate it wholly. My private readings have been amazing. This is an amazing journey for me that I just keep chugging along. I'm here all the time, so please subscribe every week. I have been very consistent for 27 weeks. I haven't missed one, so let's keep going. All right, Pisces, this is also your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of October 14th through 20th, 2019. Remember, time is merely a pretense. These could be past, present, or future energies. Also, this is a general reading. Sun, moon, house, rising positions. The crosswalkers are, of course, welcome to get a view of themselves from the other person, but definitely, this is a general reading and will not apply to all, but do hang around for the general Pisces messages that should pop up. Pisces, full moon in Aries, Sunday, October 13th. It should be with us for about 2 weeks. It's the last of the light, the good light before Halloween. A full moon light. Full moons are about purging, about letting go, about finally, shaking off that nasty energy and letting it just slip through the veil away from us. Now, if you welcome things in during the full moon, you just might welcome something in across the veil. So, ghosts and goblins and such. But, being Halloween, right? But, this full moon is represented by the Four of Wands. This is reunions, returning to home and stability after difficulty. It's a grounding energy. It's a reason to celebrate. We do also have Venus and Mercury and Scorpio above us. Venus and Scorpio is that unapologetic sex bomb. Oof, I know you love that. Pisces, I felt that. But it's Mercury in Scorpio is all about unmasking. So Pisces, I know you hide things gloriously well. You may expect some unmaskings if you have a lot in the shadows, especially with the light of this full moon. Mercury is going to go in retrograde on October 31st, just in time for our Halloween fun while all our Scorpio freaks flags are flying. But I will tell you, not villains alone have been unmasked. Lovers and heartbreaks have been unmasked as well, so keep an eye on that. I'm just going to give a problem, a complication, or motivation, and I will also end that with likely result here. It's a long reading, but it's I have enjoyed doing them. All right, Pisces, what does Spirit have for you? What are you working on that Spirit would like you to focus on this week? A connection that is pretty empty. Tradition is in the way. A Taurus, it could be a Taurus in your energy that's in the way of making this possible. But what we're seeing here, it could be the energy of just tradition, the orthodox route. What you're supposed to be doing is kind of holding you back. All right, I do have the King of Pentacles and the Five of Wands here as the likely result. King of Pentacles, you got a bit of a kingdom going for you, I think. And it came about from flipping these cups over in a bit, but you're still in a bind in some kind of way with this wand, in a passionate way. Your passions are trapped. Okay, let's see here. That Two of Cups in reverse, what do we have? It could be a Leo. It's going to be in reverse. That card took a spin. It is, it could be a Leo in your energy, the Strength card in reverse. It could also be vulnerability, or a desire not to tame your beast. I also have a King of Wands in your energy. That could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could just be things not going well with the fire sign. Their kingdom is not doing well. Let's see what else I have here. Yeah, we could also have a child in this mix as well, or just somebody who's being immature with their money. It's just not going very well for them, or you. It's just not a very valuable situation for both of you, actually. It feels like it just makes you guys vulnerable. It makes you guys empty. It just feels like it's, whatever this is, it just feels a little lousy, a little immature. All right, could be an earth sign child. Did I say that? Ace of Pence. So with the Taurus, this is in energy being clarified by the Ace of Pence in reverse. This is a new financial beginning. That is a little low. It's not very inspiring. It's almost like you have to run back to, it's having to go back home. It's having to go back home for sure. You know, tail between legs kind of feeling. Yeah, because there's a difficulty in give and take. It's to rebuild that give and take. It is a temporary pause in a little abundance, and it's like refreshing that abundance for somebody. They need that home energy. They need too many cards, Spirit. They need, yeah, somebody just needs the support of their family and their people, and whatever it is, it's getting in the way of your intentions for these fire signs, because this is going to fill up their cup or your cup. This is going to help the give and take, and the love is going to come back in here. Somebody is going to be refilled by taking this step back. It does feel like somebody is going back home. Really? You were hoping this person would have financial trouble and an empty cup. You knew that you could find their vulnerability. This was a vulnerability to this person to get. But the complication here is that to make this person financially vulnerable, so that they'd come back to you, perhaps. But they've gone somewhere else. They've gone home. You thought you could rescue this person from a situation, and they've gone home. All you've done is drain them of their resources and make them go somewhere else. Make them move towards a Taurus. It feels like they went home, but you could have pushed this person towards a Taurus instead, because they realize what you're doing. They realize there's an eye on what you've done. Is this real, Pisces, or is this somebody doing this to you? It could be. Things aren't working out in a partnership, and it's like waiting for them to end up like a helpless child financially, so they come back to you. And the problem is, they didn't come back to you. They went a Taurus direction. And yeah, they were busted up, man. Financially, for sure. Whatever you were doing was working. Or whatever was happening was working. I'm not saying you were necessarily doing that, but you were definitely hoping that this person's loss would be an opportunity for you to rescue them. And unfortunately, they went a different way, and that's going to fix their problems. You just didn't see that as an option for them. So this is how you end up with, I still have a kingdom, but I didn't get what I wanted. But I'm still stuck. So this is, instead of calling in a person, you were hoping that their disaster would be an opportunity for you to kind of sneak in and take control of the situation. Sometimes this is taking too much control of the situation, so much so that you blocked really yourself. This is a King of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your energy that is creating blocks as well. This person did not see you as a hero and didn't want to come to you as a hero. They went to a Taurus, or a home energy, a Taurus energy, a homecoming energy to be with others. But there's a block in your energy. Could be a Capricorn in your energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your energy that is blocking it anyway. You're going to try and maybe go towards this person, this earth sign. I think it's a different person than that fire sign. It's not working out the way you planned. They've just gone a different direction. So you're kind of, because of that, you're moving towards an earth sign. But there are complications there as well, blocks there as well. There is, some of you may still be married or still may be in a situation where you are not free to speak freely or to build a kingdom with this person. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in this King of Swords energy, and with this Swords, it's just a lot of not talking. It's a lot of caught energy. It's that feeling of stuckedness. But you know, swords are man-made. It's false. It's an illusionary prison, this Eight of Swords. In order to take control of your thoughts, emotions, and feelings, you will have to speak up. You will have to acknowledge information, but you're not. You're just saying, I can't do things because I'm stuck. Now, you need to define what stuck is. You could say things happened to you because you were unlucky. It don't matter what you say it is, but you need to define that better so that this don't happen again. This doesn't become a pattern or just somewhere you sit in and stay depressed and gloomy for forever. Wow, Pisces, you're blocking somebody's something, because I'm picking up that you're trying to block somebody eternally from an air sign, but by keeping this air sign in anxiety or caught up in something. But here's the problem. Somebody is coming into this air sign as a true pair with them, a Queen of Swords, to help free them, to nurture them out of this. Either that or that's how you're drawing that person in. You're drawing that person, you're trying to draw in a person in their Queen of Swords energy by creating a conundrum of your own, but they're not going to pay attention to you. They're going to pay attention to some King of Swords thing. Wow. All right, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're not making proper decisions, Pisces. I feel like you're trying, okay, what this reading tells me is you're trying to use circumstances to your benefit instead of exercising energy over your own, using your own free will to do what you want or to bring what you want into your life. And all it's doing is pissing people off with this Three of Cups in reverse and making it more difficult for you to take care of yourself and making you kind of lonely. Nine of Pentacles would mean you're just pushing people away and ostracizing. It's because of the way you're making decisions. You're making decisions in such a way that you're not thinking beyond ultimate goals. Right now, you've come into the energy of the means justifies the ends. And when you say it, everybody knows, ooh, that's wrong, that's backwards. It should be the end does not justify the means, because you're going to end up losing two people here because you're trying to you're trying to make a decision, but there's somebody in your past or somebody in your energy. It could be a child. I'm not going to lie. It could be somebody you are responsible for, but you're trying to hold on to that still too. You're trying to have both. Your cake and eat it too, but it's like you have opposing goals and you can't. You only get one. And once you make this decision, everybody might be so pissed off and you might have been so lonely and empty for so long that you may not get either. I'm actually getting that, Pisces. You need to behave. But you're definitely not as exercising your will onto the things you want or the life you want. This is you going, oh, wait, look at these people in that circumstance. I can hop in and rescue, or I can hop in and fill a place there. It's not very positive energy either. It's going to make you lonely. It's going to make people not want to be around you. That's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You can have all the best toys in the schoolyard, but people don't give a fuck. They really don't want to. Yeah, this is a card of deception, and it's usually self-deception. Double back card. Yeah, you got to come up with a new working knowledge. Ooh. Oh, this is a tough one. All right. Spirit is saying this ain't no good. You're going to realize that what you're doing. You're going to realize it's not very effective. And I don't think you like it that much because the results are not what you want. The Five of Diamonds is definitely the left out in the cold card. And like I said, if you continue on this path, You will be left out in the cold. I have new beginnings here because this is like a new beginning in work, in presentation, in speaking. It's inspired knowledge even, but this is also a new beginning in spirit, a new inspiration. This is truly inspiring with the Ace of Wands. They're both in the upright, but in the middle of the Lack card, it means you're having to start over because you fucked up. Because, you may be coming out and to start over with a nice, pure, inspired feeling, but that's because everything was cut off so totally. Moreover, you're going to have some burdens to deal with. Some very difficult things to deal with. And it's going to come at you really fast if you're not careful. This is drawing bad karma. Right off to the bad karma well. And you're going to suddenly realize your hands aren't empty to make decisions or to pull on the ones you want, because what it's going to be is you're going to be carrying those burdens. So they're going to be holding you back. Your goals are burdens right now. And your love life is in limbo. This Jack of Hearts is a limbo love life. Look at those dragons in limbo. But it is love limbo. It's not speaking. It's not really even moving forward. And the only way you're going to get this victory is with a lot of pain. The only way you're going to get that victory is a lot of pain. And it's going to be an ending. Ooh. This is some tough business here. Yeah, it's just the way you are using, it is taking advantage of situations, but you're doing so much of that you're not enforcing your will upon your own life. And that's why the karma's coming in so harsh. And it's not even, I don't even know if you're controlling any of this. It doesn't even feel like you're controlling it. It just feels like, it's like you succumbing to the moment. And using it to your advantage, sure, but if you actually put forth the effort and the time, you'd be surprised. There's some hard truths that are going to hit. Four of Diamonds is not giving an offer. It's not being an offer not being accepted. You have some hard truths to come through. Seven of Wands is that defense, and it's over control. It's to control to the point you've received control over everything you could ever possibly want. But now you're in control of everything. You're in charge of everything. You're responsible for everything. And it is going to break you down. It is dishonest of you to think that you are capable of doing everything, or that you're the only one that can do it. And that's coming down to you right now. What's that word that but it is sharing. Sharing the workload to share the rewards. It's a give and take relationship issue here that's not, you're just approaching it so wrong. If you just start approaching your life by building yourself up a little more, instead of just trying to insert yourself in places for herohood kind of thing, you would do much better. Wow, I don't even, oof, okay. You got a lot of royals here. At work, you got some problems at work. You got some problems at work where you're going to have to use your will, and you're going to find out you can't just use the moment. Must use your will and not just the moment. There's a lot of people here, and it is, and this is the card that I feel represents you the most here, which means you're coming into some information that is not the best, because both of these royals are in reverse. It's going to be a tough one. And it's because it's just because you've been looking over there. Remember, try and take into you're not even just going with the flow. It's like you're spying to find out where's the best place that makes you look the best to get into something, when you really should just, come in openly and honestly and, actually get a better result, especially with the ladies. My goodness, Pisces. And men are very, very obsessed with honesty in relationships right now, because there's so much inauthenticity. authenticity in the world right now that just a real person, even a horrible real person, is much better than a liar, a manipulator. Nobody wants the propaganda machine. Nobody wants things that veiled. You know, everyone talks about when you first start dating someone, it's the representative of you meeting them. It's not the actual person you meet because they're on their best behavior. They know. That's why when somebody makes a mistake, a desperate mistake on a first or second date, it's so over so fast for so many women, because if you can't, you should be on your best behavior at that time. And if you, something horrible on your first date. But this is like that energy of you staying on your best behavior, being that representative for much too long. It's not you showing, look, this is what I have, this is what I do. You don't have that. Does that make sense? This is how I approach them, not, you know, this was happening so I did this. No, I wanted this and I did this. I hope you understand, because it's a huge flip for you, and it's approaching as a tower. You can have a Christmas tower if you don't change this. That's very severe, but true. All right, thank you, my lovely Pisces. Hang in there. This is one of the hardest lessons to learn. Going with the flow seems like the best course of action, but it's not going to be good for very long. All right, hang in there, my loves. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. Link is in the box below, as is my email for personal readings or to connect with me on a personal level. You can ask me deeper questions about this spread or other questions that may have arisen during this reading on a private platform. That is qclovers1111@gmail.com. And of course, have a great week, my lovely Pisces. You got some karma lessons coming at you. Hang in there, loves.